Yes, it's wrong. Twice. And look, this is the kind of stuff that erodes trust among the American people in our various institutions, including our justice system. There's very clearly a two-tier justice system at play here. And so, look, I think that there should be a law preventing presidents from pardoning individuals where they have a conflict of interest, family members, right? There should be protections to prevent that kind of activity from taking place.
Anna Kasparian, hope I'm pronouncing her name right, got the TYT fans mad. Oh man, she calling some of the woke left bull crap out and they upset. Let's check this out. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video as well.
In 2015, Hunter Biden was hired by this Gabriel Popoviciu, who is a Romanian businessman. He was facing prosecution for corruption in Romania. And in 2015, he hired Hunter Biden, who is a lawyer, while his father was vice president, to help fend off charges. That effort was unsuccessful, to your point, Cenk. And in 2016, this Russian businessman was convicted on charges related to a land deal in northern Bucharest. So there are other specific examples that have been provided by the New York Times in their reporting having to do with China, as you referenced, Cenk. I don't know what the truth is, right? This is not really something that has been investigated by prosecutors. But again, I do think that the length of time in which Hunter Biden has now been given cover is too long, and I think could potentially be done on purpose to protect Hunter Biden, if he engaged in any illegal corruption, which does happen time to time, believe it or not. Some corruption is still considered illegal in America.
Yeah, I know, because, especially the Corrupt Foreign Service Act prevents you from bribing foreign officials, as an example, or them bribing you, because one of Trump's top donors, Sheldon Adelson, had that charge against him, which magically went away with a tiny little fine in that context when Trump got into office. So, but I'm sure the Republicans are livid about that. Are they? No. Oh, yeah. I'm getting news from my non-existent earpiece that they are not livid about that. And I'll come back to that in a second. But so prosecutors, I don't know if they did the right thing or not in unearthing everything they could about Hunter Biden. But I do know that James Comer had all the time in the world to investigate him. And here's how many connections that he found between Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. Zero.
Exactly.
Nothing.
No connection. How about him being his father and Hunter being his son? Like, what? I'm telling y'all, man. Sometimes I hear a woke person say something and it's like, there's no way they telling the truth like that. Maybe it was a misspeak.
Well, where is it, brother? Where is it? So he's full of crap. He never found anything. One of our members here, Box on Super Chat, made a good point. So on the gun charge, he said, so I'm pretty pro Second Amendment. I don't like that he pardoned Hunter without fixing the question of the gun form too. That question needs to be changed.
I agree.
This has nothing to do with any substance. If you thought that was bad, you should change that line in the gun form. And I agree. I'm not a gun rights advocate. I'm probably the opposite. But that line makes no sense and it should be taken out. But nobody fixes anything that affects the average American. They only do things that affect the very, very elite. Now, finally, to that point, I'm allowed to be outraged by Hunter Biden's scams. I'm allowed to know, hey, wait a minute, did it connect to Joe Biden or not, et cetera. But that's because I'm consistent and principled, whether it's Republicans or Democrats. But if you're a Republican or a right winger who's saying Hunter Biden is the worst thing in the world, blah, 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 but then you don't mind that Donald Trump pardoned Roger Stone, Steve Bannon, and Charles Kushner, let alone dozens of other incredibly wealthy people and people connected to Donald Trump that I could tell you about, well, then you're a giant hypocrite. So you got to own up to that.
Nah, son. Nah, fam. That's way different. Trump was pardoning everybody. People he didn't even know. Rappers, celebrities, fam, cut that out. Nah, man. Nah, I'm going to call bull crap on that one. But of course, the woke, They're going to make these false equivalencies, false comparisons. No, you're a hypocrite if you... Nah, son. Nah. I'm not falling for it. Cenk. I think, am I pronouncing it? I've been practicing. He full of crap. He out here wilding. Yeah, that was one of the craziest comparisons. Nah, son. I'm telling you, fam. I swear. They just hate Trump. They like Trump could do something nice as heck. They gonna make it seem like this nigga is Lex Luthor from Superman series. That's just how they roll. Just pulling at anything. It's crazy. That's whoa. That's a different kind of pardon.
Example, Steve Bannon's crimes had nothing to do with the Trump administration. He was building a fake wall. He just robbed his own viewers, and his co-conspirators went to jail. And Trump's like, yeah, but he's my guy, and I like that he was robbing people. I pardon him. But if you say, okay, well, but Bannon and Stone, maybe they're crooks, but they're his crooks. Charles Kushner is obviously his son-in-law's dad, Jared Kushner's dad. That crime that Charles Kushner committed was both awful, was a white-collar crime looking to rip other people off, and happened before the Trump administration. It had nothing to do with lawfare, and the guy who convicted him was Chris Christie. So why did you pardon Charles Kushner? Because he's part of the Trump family. So I could be mad and you could be mad about Hunter Biden, but Trump and his allies don't get this fake cry about, oh, I can't believe Biden pardoned family members. All right, why'd you pardon Charles Kushner, that giant criminal? Oh, right, because he's now part of your criminal family.
Yeah, and in fact, Donald Trump has named him the ambassador of France, which is quite... Yeah, wait, Jared Kushner is going to be the ambassador of France?
That's what I thought.
Oh, I thought it was going to be his dad. Maybe I'm mistaken. Is it his father or is it Jared Kushner?
It's his father?
Yeah, it's his father.
Criminal ambassador to France?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
God.
Yes. It's wrong.
Christ.
And look, this is the kind of stuff that erodes trust among the American people in our various institutions, including our justice system. There's very clearly a two-tier justice system at play here. And so, look, I think that there should be a law preventing presidents from pardoning individuals where they have a conflict of interest, family members, right? There should be protections to prevent that kind of activity from taking place. But if there isn't, we're going to continue seeing more of this, and we're going to continue seeing more trust eroded among the American people toward our institutions and our justice system.
Yeah, I do think that it should be made official. All right, if we're all going to go against it and be like, hey, that's foul, it needs to be made official. You shouldn't be able to pardon someone who has a close connection to you. Right? If that's going to be the rule, it should be the rule. Because that's crazy. This Biden joint that's nuts. Clearly foul. Clear as day. But of course, the wokies, right? Or you could probably even say the left, they just want to defend it. How? Like, I do not understand that. I don't get it. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. They just want you to think that. You got to question everything. Shout outs to Anna. Seems like she's going against the grain when it comes to TYT. Right? She's going against the normal. Right? That's over there. And TYT fans are upset, but she's holding her ground. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well.